So welcome back to another video. I've got another statistics style video. The prior one that I did was very well received. I know you guys sort of like this idea of the fact that you can go ahead, backtest the concept and know that it's going to have an 80 to 90% success rate or hit rate. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one which sort of alludes to the weekly cycles. Okay, so these three weekly cycles, if you don't really know what weekly cycles are, it's basically the pathway of a weekly candle, and typically what sort of lows and highs are going to be made inside of that weekly candle. So like when the low of the week is likely to form, when the high of the week is likely to form. So these are the three cycles that I use, right? We have the classic expansion, midweek reversal, consolidation reversal. Okay, on the left here, we have the classic expansion, which is likely to have the low of the week set in on a Monday or a Tuesday, okay, and the high of the week set in on a Thursday and a Friday, right? These are all bullish examples. You just reverse it for bearish examples. Midweek reversal is Wednesday low of week, Friday high of week. Very simple. Consolidation reversal is Thursday low of week, Friday high of week, okay? Weekly cycles are mentioned inside of ICT's mentorship. Also, I'm pretty sure the original creator of these three names is AM Trades, just to sort of give credit, right? So I learned these cycles a while ago, and I just was sort of saying to myself, cool, like at the time of learning these cycles, I sort of just took ICT's word and thought, yeah, cool, like he's mentioned this cycle can play out. How can I actually verify and know for sure like this is legit, right? Like this concept actually works. And so what I thought of doing was just going over, right, a ton of different examples and seeing if the numbers check out on sort of what probabilities we get, because we know that it's not 100% that we're going to get any one of these cycles. It's not 100% that the, let's say for the left one, Monday, Tuesday creates low of week, Thursday, Friday creates high of week. I know subconsciously off experience it's very likely. However, I wanted to run the numbers, okay? So I went ahead and I basically got 100 weeks, and I logged down in a bullish week which day made the low of the week and which day made the high of the week. And I also did that for bearish weekly candles as well, okay? So I mapped out every single week, right? So for example, this third week, the low of the week was Monday, high of the week was Friday. Just an example, yeah? So yeah, obviously you can just see I've done that. Overall, right? Now just caveat here, the numbers don't match because I've obviously logged them down wrong once or twice, yeah? So these should say 100, but it doesn't, which is fine. It's going to barely skew the numbers. It doesn't really matter, right? Just for you guys who are wondering why it doesn't total 100. So just concluding the results, okay, which are, I mean, you can read the top bit, but just concluding the results, okay, out of 100 weeks, or roughly 100 weeks, the 96 here that I've logged, there's a 80% chance, okay, that Monday and Tuesday will be the low of the week in a bullish week and the high of the week on a bearish week, okay, or in bearish weeks. So I'll draw this out for you in a second. Also, there's a 84% chance that Thursday and Friday will be high of the week on bullish weeks and low of the week on bearish weeks, okay? So I'll show you visually what does that mean for us. I also sort of picked out the midweek and the consolidation reversal weeks. Basically, when Wednesday made low of week, what made high of week, and when Thursday made low of week, what made high of week, and vice versa for bearish examples. I wouldn't say this is reliable because the data sample is fairly low, but you can see there's still a decent percent chance that these things do play out, okay? So if I just go back to this image, yeah, what I'm basically saying is that there's a 80% chance, right, for the bullish ones. Well, let's just say 80 to 85%. It's easier to cover. So there's an 80 to 85% chance, right, that Monday or Tuesday across 100 different weeks, that 80 to 85% of them created the low of the week on a Monday or Tuesday, okay? And there was an 80 to 85% chance that the high of the week was created on a Thursday or a Friday, okay? So going into your charts, right, how can you sort of use that information, right? So I'm just going to stick to the daily. This is based on the start of the year, right? I'm not even going to cherry pick anything. I'm literally going to show you data from the start of the year and see how you could use this just using this concept alone. Okay, so I'm not going to factor in the idea of buy programs, sell programs, order flow, etc., etc. I'm going to allow you guys to treat that as you will. I'm just going to show you how this concept checks out and how you can really combine percentages and numbers together. Also, I'm going to build on the prior video, right? The prior statistical video, which is the previous week's highs and lows, previous days highs and lows, basically just previous candles highs and lows, and the fact that they have a really high percentage of getting reached for as well. So let's just check out this week, right? So we had Monday, okay, which was low of week, yeah. This here you can see at the bottom there, Monday 6th of Jan. So we had Monday create the low, Tuesday push higher, Wednesday push higher. So let's say currently, right, or just knowing that these three candles had printed, right, you could say, cool, I know right now, yeah, that Monday is the low of the week and Wednesday is the high of the week, okay? That means that there's a incredibly high chance that Thursday or Friday is going to go ahead and run out Wednesday's high, because we know there's an 80 to 85% chance that the low of the week is going to be Monday or Tuesday, and the high of the week is going to be Thursday or Friday. So this is an example, right, of you being able to use that concept. You can also align that with the idea that previous day's high or previous day's low or previous week's high, previous week's low is very likely to get tagged. Again, you can add on statistics here. Again, all right, fine. Let's just say, in theory, you added on the idea, yes, we're in an order block here. Yes, old high should get reached for. You see how you start to build this story in this picture, right? Let's do another one. So in this next week, we had Monday, okay, create high of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? So going into this week, right, it's after Wednesday, I would have been fairly confident to say, cool, this low should get ran out. Now, this is an example of where it doesn't work, right? So Thursday and Friday, okay, tail off. That means this specific week, Monday created high of the week, Wednesday created low of the week. And this is really important. Like it sort of looks like that I've just fumbled here, right? And I've showed you an example that doesn't work. The point of why this is so good, and when you run off statistical numbers, is you understand it's not 100% chance of this playing out, and that's a really big mindset shift in training. You just want the statistics to line up with what you're trying to do, pretty much, yeah. It does not mean that 100% chance that you're gonna or this is going to play, right? I've given you 80 to 85%. So this is an example of the 15% where we have Monday. So Monday has created high or low of the week. However, Wednesday has tailed off, okay? Let's go again. So on this example, we had Monday, right? Create high of the week. And we had Monday, so Tuesday, and then Wednesday here, again, created a low. So for example, you could be fairly confident that this low was going to get reached for at some point, whether that be Thursday or Friday. What happens? Friday goes ahead, runs out the low. So this week ends as a Monday high of week, Friday low of week. So you can start to see this gives you a lot of confidence sort of midweek when potentially Wednesday's created a low and you want to see price sort of continue going in a sort of direction. Again, let's say we add on a few other technicals here. Yes, you have equal lows, etc., etc. But understanding that there's now an 80 to 85% chance that these equal lows are going to get taken during that same week, right? Understand how powerful that idea actually is, okay? Next example. So we had Monday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday. Notice how Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Notice how Wednesday creates a high. What do we assume then? Well, we know that it's likely, okay, that, and again, so just again, caveat to this, obviously I'm not giving you like the weekly bias of this week. I wouldn't be looking to do this if you didn't have a weekly bias, okay? I'm just showing you the concept purely without any other concepts involved, okay? Obviously you will still want to go in with a weekly bias, etc. I'm not saying that. I'm just showing you this concept sort of on a naked chart. So Wednesday create a high. Again, you can have confidence that Thursday or Friday, or 80 to 85% chance that Wednesday should go ahead and get ran out. Okay, let's go again. So this one we have Monday, high of week, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, cool. Another example where Wednesday goes ahead, creates the low of the week, right? So the continued selling wouldn't have been cool. All good. All right, again, let's go again. This is Monday, Tuesday. So this was a CPI week, and this is where obviously you want to wait for news and economic calendar. I haven't really spoken about that, but you want to use the economic calendar to help you figure out potentially when we're going to have what? A midweek reversal. Okay, so on the examples where Wednesday creates high of the week, as I mentioned, there's I think it said 88% chance. Again, the sample size a bit low, not as reliable data, but still can work. So in this example, right, let's just say you were looking to be bearish from this FEG, right? So cool, we've respected this FEG really nicely. We went ahead, rated out liquidity on a Wednesday, right? Current low of week was what? Okay, so technically speaking, Wednesday was the high and the low of the week after Wednesday printed. So you know by default, cool, this low definitely should get ran out. And again, you can use this is, I'm pretty sure, I think this is previous week's low, which again, if you tie back to the other video, has a very high percentage chance of getting raided. So again, molding all of these concepts together. Let's go again. So Friday creates low of week. Let's see with this one. So this one is Wednesday high, okay, taps into an FEG, right? Thursday runs out. You potentially would have had confidence that Thursday should have got run out. It doesn't. Completely fine. Yeah. So this one, because it's Wednesday high of week, it runs off a different percentage. You don't have as high. Like we're predominantly looking at Monday, Tuesday high of week, Thursday, Friday high low of week, right? In a bearish setting and vice versa in a bullish setting. So when Wednesday creates high of week, we're not as interested. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, let's see this one. So Monday creates low of the low. We have Tuesday and we have Wednesday. Okay, so to be fair, it depends on your bias with this one, right? I was looking to be a buyer on Thursday. I remember this, but with this, right, okay, Monday created low of week, right? Or technically, you could argue that the high of the week was Tuesday. There's a very high chance, okay, that this Thursday or Friday candle is going to breach one side of this range, again, because there's an 85% chance that the low or high of the week should be made Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So knowing that Thursday or Friday should really break out the range, again, very nice piece of information to work alongside, of course, the rest of your buys. And if we finally run to present week, we have what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, this week hasn't finished, so I can't really help you here. But yeah, this one doesn't really. I mean, the only way you can draw off a conclusion is to say, oh, this week or this low, should get ran for. Not really that helpful here. So hopefully this makes sense. I mean, you can go ahead and do this study on your own and you can see what numbers you get to, but just knowing that there's such a high probability chance that a low of the week or high of the week should be made in a certain day can really help you to just have confidence in the trade setups that you're taking. Okay, so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one.